Seattle is a priority research light cruiser from the Eagle Union, and is a part of the theoretical Seattle class of light cruisers. She's only available from the Priority Research 2 level in the lab section of the game. Seattle and the Seattle class of light cruiser were originally developed as a U.S. Navy light cruiser with dual purpose, able to engage both surface and aerial targets, 152mm artillery as the main guns. Though the Seattle class itself was never developed or implemented, the ideas did eventually result in the birth of the Worcester class of light cruisers, USS Worcester and USS Roanoke, both of which were the last conventional light cruisers to serve in the US Navy. To unlock, max out Seattle's development level, and reach Fate Sim 5, you must have a total of 760 Eagle Union Tech points, accumulate a total of 3 million experience with Eagle Union Vanguard ships, complete a total of 13 research projects, have 10 Tier 2 and 5 Tier 3 cruiser retrofit blueprints, have 20,000 coins, 5 wisdom cubes, and have 343 of Seattle's blueprints. In her character art, drawn by Nino, Seattle wears a white, open-back, flowing dress with singular red stripe that has USS Seattle underneath it. White thigh highs, sunfish hairpin, black elbow gloves with white cuffs, navy blue crop top jacket with white interior, collar, drawstrings, and USN on the shoulder, black socks with garter belts, and white pointed toe combat boots that have a red interior. Her rigging consists of 2 armatures to her right and left, both having 3-barreled naval cannons attached to the white ship hulls. The right side has the Essex-class star on the front of the hull. There is a smokestack behind her, and she holds a radio mast in her right hand. In her voice lines, voiced by Tomori Kusunoki, who also voices Miki Tokura in Slow Start, Karen Kohirumaki in SAO, Neru and Airu Anoma in Wonder Egg Priority, Futaba Igarashi in My Senpai is Annoying, Makima in Chainsaw Man, Annette in Spy Classroom, Shizuka Mikazuki in Zom 100, Surada Hailstone in Michelle, Chilean in Grand Blue Fantasy, Viper in Nikkei, and Firefly in Honkai Star Rail. Seattle really enjoys partying.
指揮官さ、秘書官が一人だけって寂しく思わない？何人か呼んできて一緒にやった方が盛り上がるっすよ。指揮官って今日仕事終わったら空いてそう？実はちょっとしたパーティーの幹事やっててさ、指揮官も飛び込み参加してもいいっすよ。指揮官、ダンスの練習でもしてみない？うまく踊れるともっとモテるっすよ。ミッションコンプリートって指揮官、お祝いになんかしない？パーティーにお茶会に女子会に飲み会。オッケー。やっぱ忙しいわ。まあ、こういうのが充実してていいけどね。指揮官、新しいメールっすよ。もしかして、パーティーのお誘い？ビクトリー！帰ったら盛大に祝うっすよ。ん？パーティー？君お呼びじゃないから、引き続き仕事に励んでくれたまえ。君、仕事だの作戦だのばかり口にしないで、たまには息抜きした方がいいっすよ。とりま、この後私が主催するパーティーがあるけど、来るよね？ねえ！私パーティーが好きだけど、無理強いしたりはしないっすよ。まあ、来てさえくれたら、どんなに内向きな子でも楽しめることを保証するっす。指揮官は今、パーティーの魅力を分かってくれたよね。そう、みんな一緒にいれば自然と仲良くなるっすよ。例えば、私と君はもう友達ちゃうん？
At level 125 with max affinity, development, and fate sim, Seattle has 5,376 HP, 182 firepower, 373 AA, 158 reload, 100 evasion, light armor, 33 speed, 161 accuracy, 15 luck, 157 anti-sub, and consumes 12 oil. Seattle has 3 skills and an all-out assault, which focuses on increasing her AA. Seattle's first skill, No Fly Zone, is upgraded to No Fly Zone Plus when at Fate Sim 5. At level 10, when an enemy aircraft is shot down within your fleet's AA range, Seattle gets plus 15% firepower and AA for 8 seconds. This does not stack. If your airspace control of the map is parity or higher, this buff is immediately applied at the start of the battle and lasts until the end. Additionally, when your fleet has shot down 15 or more planes in one battle, Seattle gets plus 20% firepower and reload until the end of the battle. Her second skill, Dual Knock, at level 10, if Seattle is equipped with a main gun instead of an AA gun in her secondary weapon slot, she gets plus 15% AA efficiency. If she has an AA gun equipped in her secondary weapon slot, she gets plus 15% main gun efficiency. If she's placed in the backmost or off-tank position of the Vanguard fleet, she takes minus 15% less damage. Her third skill, Siren Killer, increases the damage she deals against sirens by plus 15%. This skill cannot be leveled. The recommended equipment for Seattle are 2 prototype quadruple 152mm main gun mounts, since they're the highest DPS light cruiser guns, a twin 57mm L60 Bofors, as it's the best general use AA gun, a repair toolkit for passive healing and therefore more survivability, a high performance hydraulic steering gear for a buff to evasion, and a crossbow for a boost to firepower and AA. Just as a quick preamble, Seattle and every other priority or decisive research ship will be at least a medium-high priority to build. Focusing on Seattle specifically, her skills primarily focus on the main specialty of light cruisers, AA. Her upgraded version of her S1 gives massive buffs to her AA and firepower, her S2 makes her tankier and can either increase her DPS or AA, and her S3 gives some nice bonus damage against sirens, which are plenty common in the more recent events. She's not without her downsides, however. Her S1 is reliant on multiple factors. The base 8-second buff is easily fulfilled, but to get it immediately and permanent for each battle requires you to have enough airspace control, which is, in my opinion, more difficult to get in later stages. Her S2 makes you choose on whether you want Seattle to be DPS or AA focused, and for her to be an off-tank as a light cruiser. And finally, like every PR ship, she's very expensive to get to the best that she can be, as well as taking a long time to get there. Regardless, medium-high to lower-high priority to raise. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter and Blue Sky for updates, and please check out my other Arknights and Girls Frontline videos as well.